All right. So today we're going to be doing a broiled zucchini and lemon ricotta flatbread pizza. So let's go over our ingredients. We need Parmesan cheese, mozzarella cheese. We also have vegetable oil or any kind of oil, high heat oil that you would like to use. Zucchini, salt and pepper, ricotta cheese, a lemon, and last but not least, flatbread that's way over here. So I got a flatbread. And optional, if you would like, if you have fresh, I have, what is it? You can have parsley or basil. That's optional though. It's not something that you need to have. So we can go over our equipment list. We're going to use a microplane if you have one of these. You want your measuring spoons and measuring cup. You want a toaster oven or a regular oven if that's what you're using. Aluminum foil. You also want a knife to cut your zucchini. And I have a spoon and a bowl and a plate. So you'll go over those things. Does everyone have all the ingredients they need? Give me a thumbs up. All right. Awesome. So the first thing is we want to get our toaster oven. We're going to get our pan out of our toaster oven. So we have our pan here, and you see how I put aluminum foil on my pan? That's the first thing that I want everyone to do if they don't have aluminum foil on their pan. And now what we're going to do is we're going to slice our zucchini. This is a very important part to know. We have to make them a ½ inch thick, and they all have to be consistently the same size. If you make some that are way too big or way too thin, they're not going to cook the same time, and they're going to have burnt ones or ones that are not done correctly. So we want about a ½ inch thick. So I'm going to lower my camera so you guys can see. And I'm just going to slice up my zucchini. And I want a ½ inch thick, not too thin, not too thick. And I want to keep them very consistently the same size. So I know some people have already sliced their zucchinis. That's great. I don't think I'm going to need my whole one. So, and then we're going to put our zucchini that's been sliced, we're going to put it in a bowl. Okay. Does everyone have their zucchini sliced up already? Natalia, you do? Yep. Yep. I know Lily does. And Rachel, I think you're working on yours. So now what we do is we want to get our measuring spoons, and we want 1 teaspoon. So we want to get 1 teaspoon, and we want to get 1 teaspoon of vegetable oil or your oil that you're going to be using. So I'm going to pour 1 teaspoon of vegetable oil, and I'm going to actually pour it right in my bowl with my zucchini. Just going to put it right in there. And now you want to add salt and pepper to taste. So I'm just going to put a little bit of salt in there and a little bit of pepper. And we're going to take our fork and we're just going to toss these around. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get all of the zucchini, we want to get oil on every piece of zucchini. So we're going to toss it around until they're all nice and shiny. Okay. And then this is where our pan comes, and we're going to put our zucchini on our pan. One slice at a time. I have one left over, which I can squeeze it on here somewhere. There we go. So everyone has their zucchini that's been tossed in the oil and salt and pepper on their pan. Now we're going to turn our toaster oven on broil. So we want broil. So we want to put it on the broil setting. And we're going to put our pan in there, and we're going to broil these up for 4 minutes on one side. And then we'll take the pan out and flip them. So everyone get their zucchini. I'm going to come over here and make sure it's on broil. So I'm going to time 4 minutes. And we want to keep a close eye on these because they do cook quickly. So we're going to put them on for 4 minutes on this side. And then what we'll do is we'll take our pan out and be very careful. Make sure you use an oven mitt. And we're going to flip them over to cook them on the other side for another 4 minutes. So my time is 10:38. So at 10:42, I'm going to go and check mine. So how we'll know they're cooked on this side is we'll start to see some brown spots on the side, on the front of them. So when we start to see the brown spots, that's how we know they're cooked. So I still have about 3 minutes left on mine. Lily, you're on mute. Can you unmute?
I had a crust.
Ooh, nice. I like that.
It tastes really good with that.
It does. I bet it does. I have to try it.
Yeah.
I have 2 minutes left. And since our ovens were not preheated, it might take a minute longer on this side, right? Because we didn't preheat our oven. Sometimes people do preheat for a broil. You can, but we didn't do it this time.
Did you get it? You preheat? You preheat, huh? Oh, okay. Hi, Carmen.
Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
Morning. Good. How are you?
Making some pizza, huh?
We are.
Awesome. Good. Looking good. I have to supervise her. Now she's like, get out, get out.
So I have 1 minute left to just turn 10:41.
1 minute left.
And I think it's gonna take a little bit, so I'm gonna keep mine in for 2 more minutes. Because mine's still, you know, there's no browning on them.
I just put mine in. I
Okay.
kind of flip it a little bit, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have about 2 minutes left, and I'll see how it looks. Doing a good job, guys. And keep a close eye on it because they cook pretty quick when things are under broil. Because it continuously gets hotter and hotter and hotter, that's why.
One minute.
1 minute. Yep, I have 1 minute too. Thanks for the reminder, Lily. And just a reminder, make sure you use an oven mitt when you take this pan out because it's going to be super hot. So what we're going to do is when they're cooked on this side, we're going to take our pan out and we're going to use our fork and we're going to flip them all over to the other side. And then we're going to do the same process again. We'll put it back in the oven. How's it looking, guys?
It's good.
Good. Awesome. I'm gonna check mine. I would say maybe another minute on mine. Every toaster oven is so different, right? So some people might be using a regular oven, which is gonna cook a lot faster. If you're using a convection oven, it's gonna cook even faster. But sometimes every toaster oven cooks a little differently. But the good thing is our ovens will be preheated for when we put our pizza in, right? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and flip mine over. And I'll put my camera down so you guys can see. So I'm just gonna see how they're looking a little dry. They're nice and hot. I'm gonna flip these right over. Be very careful because this is really hot pan. All right, so I'm gonna put this back in the toaster oven under broil. So that takes a little while to cook. So now we have it flipped. What we can do is prepare our ricotta cheese mix. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our bowl that we put the zucchini in, and we're gonna get a 1/4 cup of ricotta cheese. So you want 1/4.
Is this bowl okay?
Yep. It can be a nice small bowl. It doesn't have to be too big. It can be very small.
Oh, okay.
So that's perfect if you want to use that one, Natalia. So we want a 1/4 cup of ricotta cheese. I'm gonna go ahead and get a 1/4 cup. Remember to keep an eye on our zucchini because now we've flipped it. We don't want it to burn.
I got my ricotta in the bowl already.
Awesome. So a 1/4 cup, and we're gonna put that in our bowl. Lower this so you guys can see. So it's a 1/4 cup right here. And now we want to zest our lemon. Well, if you're using red pepper flakes, this is time you can put a pinch of red pepper flakes in there too. So I'm going to do just a little shake of red pepper flakes if you're using them. And we're going to take our microplane and we're going to just zest our lemon. And you don't want to get any of the white. So you just want to go over one spot one time and then move it to a different spot. And you'll see on my zest here, I'm going to go ahead and add that right into my ricotta cheese. Now this is a preference, but you can add as much zest as you want off one lemon. You can do a whole lemon, you can just do a little bit. I just go around the lemon in different spots. Awesome. I have my zest in there. And we're going to mix this up really well. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper into this mixture, just a little to taste. And I like pepper, so I add more pepper than some people. And I'm just going to stir this up. Now I'm going to go check my zucchini. And my zucchini still has a few more minutes. That ricotta mixture really smells well, doesn't it? It smells good.
So I mix it.
Yep, mix it all up together now. That put the lemon zest and the ricotta cheese. You're gonna mix it all up. I'm gonna check on my zucchini. Don't forget to check your zucchini, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my zucchini out of the oven. I just put it over there for it to cool off a little bit. So when everyone's zucchini is done, let me know so we can go to the next step, okay?
It's good now. It's done.
Cooked? Awesome. If it's not brown, Natalia, that's okay because we're gonna put them back in the oven too.
Yeah.
So is everyone's zucchini done cooking? I know Lily's is. Natalia, is yours done?
Yeah.
Okay. So now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna grab my pan over here. Is we're gonna take, I'm gonna lower my camera so you guys can see. Our zucchini, and we're gonna put it on our flatbread. So it's kind of, we can act like, you know, this is pepperoni or something, and we're gonna put it on our flatbread bread. Okay. Once everyone has their zucchini on their flatbread, give me a thumbs up, okay? Now, after you get all your zucchini on your bread, we're gonna take our ricotta and we're gonna put little spoonfuls all around on our piece of flatbread. So we're just gonna dollop spoonfuls of this mixture all around. And get all of this. Here we go. So you put your zucchini on your flatbread, and then you put spoonfuls of your ricotta mixture all around in different spots. Now, is everyone, if you're done with this step, give me a thumbs up.
Oh, too many.
Nice. So once you get your ricotta cheese all on there, we want a quarter cup of our mozzarella. So I'm gonna measure out a quarter cup of mozzarella cheese. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sprinkle this all around.
I'm doing my ricotta.
Nice. Good job, guys. You guys are doing a great job.
Mm.
So what we want to do is we want to switch our oven, because our oven is now on broil, and we want to turn it on to bake. We want to put on 400 degrees. So I'll have that going while I'll wait for everyone to finish. We have a few more things to add. So everyone, Natalia, have you added your mozzarella cheese yet? Are you working on your ricotta?
I'm still working on my ricotta.
Okay,
I'm almost there.
yeah, no problem. Take your time. Rachel, you're doing a really good job cooking. So you added your ricotta and now we want a 1/4 cup of mozzarella. And if you added your mozzarella already, now we want 1 tablespoon of Parmesan cheese. So I'm going to use 1 tablespoon. Oop, big clump came out.
Okay, I'm on the cheese.
Okay, so you want a 1/4 cup of mozzarella, Natalia.
Okay.
I'm already done now.
You're done. So you added your cheese. You added your Parmesan
did.
cheese.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you put your oven on 400? Ooh, on 400. Big clump came off right there. It's a little. That's okay. A little Parmesan. Just add a little bit less. So we're gonna sprinkle our Parmesan cheese on our flatbread.
Okay.
And now it's time to transfer our pizza to our pan. And this is why I say it's important to have tin foil on there, aluminum foil, so it's a lot easier to clean. So now I'm gonna put this in the oven at 400 degrees. And now we'll have some time to chat while we wait for that to cook. So it'll take about 10 minutes or so. So we want to put that in the oven for at 400 degrees on bake. Now we want to bake this until all of the cheese is melted and bubbly. So we'll check it in about, I would say 5 to 6 minutes. You can go ahead and unmute if you guys would like.
Oh. Oh, I'm good.
Yeah, you're good, Natalia. I know, I'm really excited to try this. It smells really delicious.
Or maybe I will. Hello. Hi, Michelle.
Lily, I just muted you for a second, okay, while mom's on the phone.
Yeah.
Awesome. So Rachel, what are you cooking? You're muted, Rachel. I can't hear you.
Eating right now.
She is.
She's hungry a lot.
I forgot. She missed the tuna spinach.
Oh,
Mango.
nice.
So she's going to make, she just made that and now she's eating it with
Crackers.
tortito round
Chips.
chip. Yeah.
How is it? Do you like
Good.
it? It
Yeah,
was I liked it too. It was one of my favorites.
I missed it
Mm.
today. Doctor told me last week, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
That's what you told me.
I don't remember,
Yes,
sweetheart.
sir.
You've missed a few. I don't remember.
Too.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter as long as it's, yeah.
Yeah, it is
Right,
good.
exactly. So, looks like still cooking in there. Smells good. I know mine smells good.
Mine does too.
Yeah. Mhm.
If you mentioned,
Mm.
yeah, because I like tuna fish.
I like tuna fish.
Me too.
I like pickles with tuna fish. It's yummy.
Yeah, pickle juice. Yeah. That's what
Mhm. So I wanted to share with you one of our Michael, he-
That way.
when he was in Florida, him and his mom went to a restaurant. And do you guys remember the toast that we made that had avocado, tomato, and mushroom on it? Well, down in Florida, that was on the menu.
Nice.
So it was pretty cool that they were able to see it, but you know,
I
they
like
said
it
that
like that.
ours tasted much, much better.
And it smells good too.
Wow.
So we're gonna cook these pizzas that we have until all the cheese is melted, nice and bubbly and golden, and then we'll get to try it. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording now.